always pops up. I don't know what it is. Namaste. Welcome to Powerhouse to Roll, y'all. I'm Energy Goddess. Welcome back. Welcome back to my Lady Growing channel. All right, let's bring it in. Bring it in. All right. Um, so right now, what we got here is a portal message. Okay. Beautiful portal we had yesterday was the 5-5. I want to say 5-5-5-5, right? 5-5. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we had a 5-5-5 portal yesterday. So let's get into the messages for the portal, all right? Got some good vibes. Listen, the portal was portaling yesterday, and guess what? I was up in that, you know? So I want to definitely take the time to honor that energy and just talk about it a little bit because I'm sure it definitely is going to relate to this beautiful lunar eclipse we're having with us in Scorpio. In Scorpiana. All right, so we're going to get the messages here. Okay. Supreme rising to all you beautiful souls, sending you plenty of love, hugs. So what I want to do first of all is I really want to just get from our angels, our guides, any key messages right now that are going to be important in relation to this portal message. What are the main themes and things that are sticking out for us as a collective here, Holy Spirit? Yeah, I've been hearing this song all morning. I don't know what this song is because my mom, she plays, like on Sundays, she be playing gospel. And so I heard it. It's a gospel song at her house. But today I heard it. Like I went on TikTok for 2 seconds and I heard it again. This is a message. I never heard this song before other than that. I don't even know the words. It's something about you ought to know. I don't know what it means. If y'all ever heard that song, y'all go look it up. Because it might be a message in that for somebody. I think it was something about trials and being tested. So look into that song. Y'all look up that song. I'm telling you. You ought to know. Something like that. Yeah, don't get me to trying to harmonize this early, okay? But I definitely keep hearing that song, and I feel like this is something to do with this portal message they saying. Hold on, y'all. I'm channeling. My nose running. Let me grab something. I don't know what I'm gonna just come to the live now. What's up? Hey, shit. What's up? Hold on. Okay. I did have something in my nose. Okay. But yeah, this song, I'm guessing this has something to do with our message. So look that song up. I didn't even give you good words to look it up by. But I know you heard that song. That song is gonna come through because it's something to do with this message that I'm about to give, okay? But that's the song. You ought to know. So it's like if something could be happening to let you know, like you should know because you've been experiencing this your whole life. And most importantly, when you started to go on your journey and became more aware of yourself, you started to realize like when tests would come, when moments in life would be a test, right? And so that's what I feel like that song was all about. It's like you know when you're being tested, you know when you're being tried. You know what I'm saying? To see, you know what I'm saying, where you are. Let might be a theme. Okay. Yeah, integrity, bottom of the deck, y'all. So something could be trying to plague us, you know. Something here is trying to remind us about keeping integrity, okay? Oh, story time. So yesterday, speaking of integrity, I had car troubles, right? I wasn't literally like on the side of the road or whatever, but like I had pulled in this parking lot, right? And somebody had came and helped me, right? Boom, boom, boom. Looked out, I'm good, right? At least temporarily, right? You know, so I could go do what I gotta do, right? Talk about saviors. Like they come in different, or angels, they come in different forms and fashions in life. And I feel like, you know, you're one of those people that some people might come in your life to be a test to, or a trial to see what you're going to do with that. Will you walk in integrity? Or will you be like, no, I got, because the man, I'm looking at the man like this yesterday. I'm not in a good neighborhood, first of all, for him to even be just stopping, nor me be stopping, right? So I'm thinking all of these things like, who gonna come and help me, right? So first thing I do is I'm like talking to my higher self. I'm talking to God now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, send me an angel. Whoopity wop. I didn't even think about it. I don't know what possessed me. I'm just sitting in the car. I'm looking at my phone. I'm not even calling anyone to help me. Literally, like this man was saying, like this what I be saying. Like some of y'all don't even know. Like your life, it's not like you know when you're gonna be tested, but you'll know when you're in that situation that you're being tested, right? Being prepared for something good to come into your life. And so those trials or those situations come by way of your karma, you know what I'm saying? To restore that, to fix that up. You know, I'm getting what it's saying here with this message. It's like it's being restored, the acts that you do on a day-to-day basis. You know, as you become more aware of who you are, it makes it easier for you to be in integrity. You know, the more that you realize who you truly are. Archangel Raphael. So that could be an archangel that you're working with, or that walks with you, right? So this is something you want to keep in mind. Archangel Raphael. Tell me more here, Holy Spirit, as it relates to this reading. I don't know where that song. I'm telling you, that song mattered. I don't know it. It mattered. I gotta should go look that song up. I gotta first find out what it's called. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah. So like life is testing you to see what you're gonna do with your gifts. So, anyways, like I was saying about the man. So the man, I'm not even thinking, like I said, I'm in a bad neighborhood or whatever. I'm not even thinking like the man gonna stop, or anybody for that matter is gonna stop, because I'm like, I'm in a bad neighborhood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, ain't nobody about to come and stop me or help me. I'm about to have to call somebody. So I'm sitting in my car. I'm not even calling nobody. This man just pulled up. Okay, this man, you know what he was doing? He was coming here to that same lot that I pulled into. God told me. God said, I was driving and I said, damn, I noticed my car started messing up. So I said, damn, I gotta pull over. And I started to turn right. And God was like, go straight. And I was like, go straight. I went straight. And it was this business with a building. They had like a little parking lot or something that you like drive up into to get to them, right? I pull in here. I say turn the car off. I turn the car off. I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I don't already telepathically started communicating like, hey, 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 hey. You know what I'm saying? I said, God, send me an angel. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the situation from my vantage point as a human, like, man, you are supported on different levels in the ethers, depending on your karma. We building up karma out here with our actions and our deeds. I'm talking about that man came out of nowhere, jacked my car up, tied it up, and let me go on about my business. You know what I'm talking about? Just a straight angel in disguise. That man ain't try to hit on me or nothing. I'm old, just by myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just came, help me just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how God work. I'm trying to tell you in mysterious ways. That like how y'all is in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like you moving, you're transforming and unveiling your gifts, but like in such subtle ways, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything or doesn't feel like much, but it's everything. You know what I'm saying? It's something about that. Tell me more here, Holy Spirit. Tell me more here, Holy Spirit. There's something about that. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, because the thing is you're choosing your path by the steps that you take. Every step you take is going to help you choose your path, where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're headed toward unveiling gifts right now. It's like some of us could be shapeshifters or like really on some real shit. I'm getting an earth angel or like you have an angelic body, an angelic presence. I'm getting like an ascended master. And like I feel you work with your ascended masters and angels and guides, and they teach you like how to be, you know, more graceful. Tell me more for this portal is what I'm getting. This portal energy is giving me a lot of grace. Graceful, the energy of grace. Even though you might not necessarily always know how to do something. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're learning. Law of attraction. Didn't I say that? It's like, it's the card saying you don't enjoy things that you used to because you're changing and you're becoming more aware and more sensitive to energies. That's what it is. It's like your energy is so pure. It's vibe. It's vibe. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? You vibe really high. Just period. You vibe extremely high. And it's like you pray, you set intentions, but it's not like how anybody else does it. Because it's like you're receiving insight from like source. Like the heavenly realm, like the angelic realm. You know what I'm saying? It's like a divine help, a divine support that you're grounded in. Tell me more here, Holy Spirit, for these portal messages. Ascended Master, I cannot make this shit up. Yo, you are led by ascended masters. That's who's guiding you. And it's like, so being guided by ascended masters, don't you naturally think that if you're in a crisis or a bad situation, like it always work out naturally? Naturally. Even if it's not how you wanted it to work out, like it's gonna work out. Like you're always safe, you're always preserved, you're always taken care of, you're always looked after, you're always safe and secure. Just period. No matter how you move in life, like because you coming from this energy of purity and grace on some real shit. Like I'm not saying that you don't make choices and have to reflect on them. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't make human error, because you do. Everybody do. Nobody is free of that. Right? And so it's like you vibe though so high. You like vibe with the angels. Like, I'm telling you, like, people be saying they high vibrational beings and all of this other stuff. And man, man. Fuck. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm telling you, you like an ascended master, straight up. Because you walk in integrity. It's like shit happens to you in life, like, you know what I'm saying? Where you just be looking at you could be looking at a situation, you be like, damn, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get through this. And you might even laugh, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you're laughing because you know you're gonna get through your situation. But you're laughing because you're wondering in your head, like, damn, I wonder who has to do what and what. You know, you're doing that human simple-minded, simple-brained shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Our human nature kicking. You know what I'm saying? We want to know the details, the particulars, the blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit, right? And really, it's bigger than that. It's like you roll with ascended masters, and they're teaching you how to walk, you know, in more integrity and more graceful. Be more graceful in your movement. You know what I'm saying? Through choosing your path on a day-to-day basis. And that's why I said sometimes you might look at your life like it's minimal, but it's major. You know what I'm saying? Because not only is you choosing your path and you know what I'm saying, carving that out and walking that genuinely and authentically, right? With Direction Guardian, I feel like you can be somebody who was sent here to teach others how to choose the right path, right? You can be that type of energy is what I'm getting. You're an ascended master. You're here for something great. Like, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. That's what this card says. Show me what I need to see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. It's like you're an ascended master. Oh my God. What's going on? I want to see what's going on and the air. What can we look forward to? I want to see some of the things maybe we could be looking forward to with this portal. Some things we can expect. Just want to find out if there are anything we can expect or look forward to here, Holy Spirit. As we exchange with this good old portal energy, all right, of change. The number 5 represents change, okay? Some of you guys, this is changing into your ascended master positions. Law of attraction. It's like you live, you breathe like the essence of like God. Like, that's really your foundation, your rock. You know what I'm saying? And it breathes through everything you touch, everything you communicate with, everything in your path. Like, you exude this energy through it. You know what I'm saying? Of God. So when people experience you, they experience you like they experiencing almost God. You know, this is such a ascended master energy, you know, ascended, you know. Talk to me here, Holy Spirit. Talk to me here, Holy Spirit. What is it we can expect? There's some sort of message that could be getting ready to come out here with the message card. Let's find out more details here. Details. gift. So there's a gift. Somebody could be wanting to give you a message, or I feel like, so they saying that God, you're a gift to God, and God is a gift to you. You're exchanging energy with God. And I feel like in this moment you're realizing like that's the message, like on some real shit. Like that's what we needed. Like you might be just now realizing this. I don't feel like you're just now, but I feel like you're just now. It's not realizing that, but it's more like coming to terms with exactly who you are. Because a lot of us know who we are, we say who we are, but to really like know. And when I said earlier, like you talk to God, like directly to source. It's like you telepathically communicate. Like you're working with high functioning, you know what I'm saying? Like energy. You talking about ascended master, your chiefess, okay? My God, it's my God. This is who you're dealing with. So this is ascended master energy, and it's like you're coming into your true God body right now. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, earth angel like body, physical self. Like even I'm gonna tell you too some of your symptoms. Some of your symptoms, you don't want to eat certain foods, or you don't want to eat at all. Like you almost becoming like a breatharian. Like you know how you know when you gotta eat, your stomach start hurting. You like, damn, I haven't ate. Cause all day you drinking and drinking. You turning your body is permeating this energy that's is so high vibrational. You see what I'm saying? Like now it's turning into your God body existence. You know what I'm saying? And that's becoming physical now. You know what I'm saying? Not just in the 3D sense. You know what I'm saying? It's going to like a higher dimension type shit. Your powers. That's why they said transform and unveil your gifts right now. Okay? Choose your path. Walk in integrity. This is the law of attraction. Ascended master. It's more. Is there anything else here, Holy Spirit? Horseshit. So I'm also getting out. There was a significant relationship in your life. That sort of brought you some sort of bad news, or was a negative low point for sure in your life. Yeah. I feel like there's good news on the horizon, like coming toward you. There's some sort of gift that's being given to you because of a particular courtship that didn't end well. But even though the courtship didn't end well, you're receiving a gift, a blessing from this. Because you're an ascended master and you walk in integrity. I need you to know who the freak you are. Don't be trying to like you so perfect because in thinking that you had to be for this message. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not. You're like everybody else. But everybody's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not the same. We're all like, yeah, we're all human or whatever, But we all got different challenges in life, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like one of your challenges was to overcome this world of worldly low vibrational shit, okay? Because when you were in that low vibrational energy, that's what you were attracting. And I feel like you began to attract more because you began to walk in integrity and whatever that means for you, right? And it reaped a blessing behind it, just period, because you chose this path. There's something about like news or something coming in, some sort of also. It's like you could be waiting on importing information. Why did I say importing? Important information regarding. I'm getting like something legal, like legal. You're waiting on legal. Yeah, Four Pentacles. You're waiting on legal representation or legal documentation, paperwork. Okay. Cause you see how he's holding this. It's like he's got some information, and he's like, oh, yup, yup. That's what he's saying. Like, oh, okay, yup. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And I feel like that's how you're gonna be when you receive some sort of information. Like, yeah, cause yeah, with an emperor, a possible emperor. So this could be somebody, a masculine from your past that you were some what they said stuck. I wanted to change their wording, but they said stuck. You were stuck with someone you were really stuck with that disappointed you. Mm, okay. Okay. So what are our tarot messages as it relates to this reading here, Holy Spirit? Thank you. What are our messages for this reading in tarot? We have Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, someone definitely. I feel like in your present energy, as you're like right now, they're saying you're a shapeshifter. That you have to become a shapeshifter and shift into this kind of like your warrior. They're saying like your warrior self to transform and unveil your gifts because I'm getting like I don't want to say phoenix because it's so cliche, but it's like you really are like a phoenix, you know, like type of energy. That's because you come from a line, you know, a bloodline of ascendant masters. You know what I'm saying? And that's really powerful. And that's how you in your life have really been able to overcome challenges in really dark moments in your life. Okay. Um, right? And then we have in the Six of Swords, okay, in your present energy. So there's something right now that you're moving on from, all right? And with this particular portal, right, moving on is a part of transforming and unveiling your gifts. And I feel like it's so crazy, but it's like that was a part of what you had to go through. Looking back on it, that was certainly a part of it, you know. And I feel like um, your biggest lesson, or your biggest lesson to learn in this moment, they're saying, is to be able to walk away healthily from situations because everything doesn't, you know, require your energy, you know, and everyone doesn't need and nor deserve, right? They may need, but don't deserve, right? Your energy, and that moving on from whatever it was, whether it was a courtship or something else um, that didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? You came together with it and it just didn't work out, whether it was a relationship or not, right? But yeah, and so being able to move on in a healthy, from a healthy perspective, a well perspective, right? Um, and still even protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like at this time, like so, and so it's very important for you. We're saying direction, guardian, two of pentacles. You know, learn how to balance and juggle this new life that you have created in your ascended master position. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not the baby no more. Like you the ascended master now. Like you out here on some shit. You have out the fool. Like, do you know where you going? Cause you know what I'm saying. I don't even think it's all about where you going, so long as you letting your heart lead you. Um, because I feel like it's full of integrity. It's full of the good stuff. You know, the ascended masters are helping you jam pack your heart space. You know, your mind. And the nine of swords is in reverse. You know, because they had to help you heal a lot of that mental trapped energy that you had from moving on from certain situations. You are a person who requires closure, and you had to realize that closure was within. Everything is within, you know, and that was like a breakthrough for you as well, you know, quite a revelation for you. Um, Dealing with this trapped energy, right? That was here. You know, that could also be like you just being around law of attraction, you being around people that were trapped themselves and therefore, you know what I'm saying, right? You attract you when you are around those type of when you're around low vibrational people, you're gonna experience life the same way. But when you're around high vibrational people, it changes, right? So I feel like that was maybe a part of it too. Like you had to get back into the flow of that to release some of this trapped energy and really stand firmly in your ascended master position. Okay, realizing that that is truly a gift. You know what I'm saying? To your bloodline, like on some real shit, and learning who you are. You know, I'm also getting like you could come from like a Christian background or something like that. Like you came up in that. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's anything wrong with any of the Abrahamic religions, but that's what I'm getting for this channel portal messages. And it's like you're standing. It's like you're standing in this upright position for like the whole, like the ancestors, like you are the ancestors. It's like you're standing in honor of that, the ancestors, the ascended ones. And it wasn't about this cross and all of this stuff like that. It's like this is just like their background of some of your ancestors, maybe even your mom, you know, dad, right? Religions, things of that nature. That might even been one of your religions at some point. Maybe it's Swiss, because they definitely gave me that's the faith here for some. Is there anything else you want to address here, Holy Spirit? Okay. So yeah, this is about your rebirth right now. I feel like the Seven of Cups is in reverse, and the Seven of Wands is upright. If you know you get this feeling like you're feeling tied in between worlds, it's like take a minute to step back and realize you've won something, okay, in your outcome of Two of Wands, all right, because you feel, again, right up under the trapped energy of Nine of Swords, you know, you still feel stuck or indecisive in the outcome. And I need you to know, what's at the bottom of the deck, that Three of Pentacles, look at divine support. You're protected. You got out the Seven of Wands. For me, truly, this card isn't just about protection. It's more so about standing your ground. When you're right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? And you have to learn how to stand your ground. Because if you don't, you'll always waver and you'll never be able to make the tough decisions to stand up for yourself and tell people no. And you won't settle for things, and you won't just let them treat you any type of way, right? So this is very imperative for those of us moving forward, especially when you talk about, you could be somebody who like operates in the energy of love, very much so, because I see the Four of Wands here. You know, you're very passionate kind of person. You know, wands speak of passion, and you seek passion, and your passion is in the home, is in the house, is in, you know, having the family. Maybe you didn't experience the best of upbringings, but it was yours, and you want the type of life that, you know, for yourself, and if you got kids, you know, them as well, you know, something better, of you know, that home life, that domestic life, right? um in your life, you want better, you know, and you're seeking that, is what I'm getting, you know, with this Four of Wands. My best advice would be, I guess, to surrender anything that just doesn't align with you, whether it be mentally or physically, okay? We got out the Seven of Cups. Let's talk more about this message. Let's get a couple more for this. Seven of Cups. Okay, we got Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, yeah. See, so as becoming your ascended master, right? It took you some time, right? It took you some time, right? And in the beginning, in your ascended master stage, the guides had to help you. Like, you see how the birds are helping, you know, her, like, you know, move on, right? Now you're standing victoriously on your own. You see you standing victoriously, able to move on your own. This is you having your rebirth. So don't be discouraged, but definitely surrender any thoughts that make you feel misaligned with your purpose and where you're going, ascended master. Okay? Because that's who you are, and you're from a powerful bloodline like that. I want to talk more about your rebirth before we close this one out. What's the rebirth energy about? Death and rebirth. Wow, we got a star. King of Pentacles and the World. Wow. Wow, so this is, you know, that energy of being very secure now, because it's not that you didn't trust your intuition, but you didn't trust your intuition before. You know what I'm saying? And you had to learn how to do that. And that's easier said than done. You know, I watch a trillion and one readers be like, trust your intuition. And all we read to is people who don't trust it, right? So it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. Supreme rising to you, beautiful soul. Uh, it's easier said than done, my folks, my people. Okay, it is. It's easier said than done, but you have to make that conscious effort, that conscious commitment. Okay, be dedicated to this. I feel like your rebirth, your process, it leads you to some sort of security financially, And I feel like that's the bigger part of the picture for you, especially moving forward. They're saying with the world, okay, into a life of, no longer being in scarcity like you were before because you were dibbling and dabbling with the low vibrations, right? Um, Trying to make something happen there when you knew that you had too big of a gift to, what do you want to call it, hide or tuck away or try to bury or mask. You know what I'm saying? This is all about you stepping into that beautifully and saying, this is the transition I need. Thank you, Portal. Thank you for the change. Thank you for that extra um, added energy to help me be my best self, be my highest self, um, my God self, okay? Because that's who your higher self is. That's your God body, you know? Your lower self is your demons, okay? Truly. It's not as complicated as everybody wants to make it, okay? But it's simple like that, all right? Let me see. What else we got going on? I'm going to clarify this Two of Wands because I know you're indecisive in the outcome, but I know that you figure this out. I can tell you that psychically. I can tell you that intuitively that you will figure this out. It just feels, you know, like you're a little, you know what I'm saying, unsure, and that's only your brain giving you back opposition because it's called opposition for a reason. It's called cognitive dissonance so that you are not um, comfortable with experiencing new experiences, right? So your mind will give you that sense of comfortability and not wanting to change. So just be aware that you know that that's all it is, right? And you can move forward gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, right? Um, no matter how it feels like you being indecisive and you're really not. You're really testing your commitment and your dedication. And that does need to be tested right now. I feel like with this portal, this 5 is all about testing your resilience, okay? That's what that 9 of wands was all about, okay? Testing out the resilience here, right? Tell me about the 2 of wands. So you have the 3 of wands, the 4 of cups, okay. So just so we clear, you kind of spicy as hell in the outcome. You might not see it coming, but there is an opportunity in love. Okay, 4 of cups in the lovers. All right. And this is when you finally make that choice and get up off of that hump. Remember I said you got clarifying the 2 of wands. Okay. You got out next the 3 of wands. So you do make the choice. Remember I said I can see that intuitively? Yeah. I'll be right. So you do eventually make the right choice as far as not being stuck with what happened in the past and maybe that relationship or that thing you came together with didn't work out right. But you being able to persevere and still find love, still find your passions, things that make you happy. And look at this squirrel on top of my car and ignite your passions and things of that nature. Look at this squirrel on my car. Wasn't I talking about my car earlier in the reading? What is he doing? Oh my god. Um, I see some sort of connection here that you don't see coming. I'm gonna say that with the lovers. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar that this is something you don't see coming. And I feel like that's what was the gift because you are someone who vibes off of love and your frequency is love. And that's I'm sorry, but there's nothing that can come against you because that's the most powerful of all energies. And if you're flowing through that, you're unstoppable. So whoever may have gone up against you, it doesn't matter because it's all going to fail. Because you're a gift. Just period. To the world. That's on period. 4 of Pentacles. So don't be worried about this energy of trying to have it all figured out, because it is already figured out. You just have to take it day by day, moment to moment, and in time you'll see exactly why you did this and why you're on this path, right? Um, Trust your process. Don't gotta rush it. All right? That's for real, dude. Let me see. I want to see if I can get a message for this person that I'm seeing with the lovers and four of cups. Let's see if I can get a message here, Holy Spirit. If there's anything here, show it to me. Show me what I need to see here, Holy Spirit. As it relates to this reading. Yeah. So there could be somebody that deceived you. Maybe that's who you're going to court about, or you might have to go to court about. I don't know if you're going to court, but you might have to go to court. Somebody that deceived you. Damn, I feel like I sighed for you. That was weird. Like, that came out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Ah! Oh. Wow. Attraction. Yeah. I feel like, too, now you don't have the same sort of attraction to someone like now, because it's like you're vibrating so at such of a higher level than this person from the past that deceived you. Um, that now it's like you're vibrating so high. This person, even if there was some sort of attraction there, it's like it's dissipating. It's not the same. Because it's like you don't no longer attracted to the lower vibrations because you weren't in them, you know. Flirt. This person is coming in. I'm trying to tell you, you don't even see this shit coming. Flexible. This person flexible, flirting with you. You might even be really attracted to this person when you see them, or when you start talking to this person. The fates. This is fated. What else? What else? Tell me what else. Anything else? We got Yin, Divine Feminine. And we have Thinker. Thinker. Yeah, so we have our orphaned, exchanging gifts, milk and honey, and wedding. Somebody, it's not like you were orphaned, but you could have felt that in life, you know, while you were, at some point in your life, you just could have felt like you were, orphan, like you had nobody or something, but that wasn't true. I feel like you're exchanging gifts with, family, friends, all of the ascended masters in your life right now. And I feel like you're in milk and honey, receiving a lot of bliss, like nothing short of a miracle is happening in your life, literally right now. There could be a possible wedding in your future, because this person I'm trying to tell you with the lovers, there's a choice you have to make, but there's still work that you're doing internally, and this isn't a rush type of situation. You're not rushing, what I'm saying, into any type of commitment or anything of that nature. You're taking your time, okay? And you know that all that glitters isn't always gold. You're no fool. You're nobody's fool. So you're taking your time. You've learned tough lessons and you don't want to repeat them. You're exchanging these gifts with your ascended masters, and they're powerful and they're loving and wise spiritual teachers. They're watching over and guiding you. These are people in your life and people who you can't necessarily see. They're your angels, they're your guides. You know what I'm saying? And some of you have, like, I wanted to say, like, I seen fairy and elf vibes is what they're giving me, is what the picture I see. This is like you might have that in your bloodline or something. These some of the ascended masters. These are some of your guides, but you have powerful ascended masters like angelic um, forces that walk with you, whether you know, known and unknown, whether you know that, right? Um, yeah, let go of control issues. Pay attention to the red flags. So somebody showed you something in the past, and I feel like now is the time to trust, you know, that you're being guided. When this person comes in, that you can trust this person to engage, you know, because I feel like you know the difference between a good pick and what's not a good pick for you. You know, by the time this person comes in, okay, you'll be ready to give that relationship a chance. But that's what I got for our portal messages. Let me know how y'all like these messages in the chat section down below. All right. I love y'all. Bye.